Hi, I am here to talk about legacy. Um, I sort of promised this course, I think I was going to do it in that form, but I've decided to do it as more of a talk. And that way you can watch it when you feel like it, and you can comment below if you want to find out more, or if you have anything that comes to you as a result of this talk. So I haven't prepared an awful lot. I'm What got me thinking about legacy was I went to a very beautiful talk um, by a lady called Paramjeet Oberoi a few months ago, and she was talking about how the charity that she started came about because of her husband's death, illness and cause of death, but and something that happened to her when he died. And so it made me think about legacy and what do we mean by that, and what are our thoughts about legacy? How can it hold us back? This notion that we leave something behind when we go, is that a frightening thought, or is it more frightening if we think we will leave without a trace and not leave a legacy? So legacy and impact, I think, have a similar feel to them. Like, what impact do you make on this world, on the people in your life, while you're here? Now, I have gone on a lengthy journey, although I don't believe time is linear anyway. So actually, I'm still on the journey. I'm also at the, I don't even think there is an end to the journey. I'm at the beginning, I'm at the end, I'm in the middle, all at the same time. But if we have to talk in linear terms, I've been on a lengthy journey. It feels lengthy, it has felt lengthy at times, to come to a point in my life now where I feel I am freer of constraint than I have been since I was a child. I think many of us become overloaded and weighed down with expectations or negativity or things that have impacted upon us when we're younger, and we carry those things with us, and it's difficult to peel them away, or whatever metaphor you want to think of, lay them down, lay down your burdens and become lighter. And I think when you do that, I think words like legacy start to take on a different meaning. So for me, up until a few years ago, I always worried that I wasn't going to reach my potential. I always worried that I wasn't going to get all this stuff done that I wanted to do. Like, what if I don't, write this book or that book? What if I don't ever sing and record some music again? What if I never write the screenplay to my first book, and never get to learn how to direct a film? What if I never get to choreograph a dance? I mean, these are all things that are kind of on my to-do list. But there was always this sense of, well, you haven't done it yet. So I felt I was failing. I was failing in my quest to leave a legacy, to tick off these achievements, to make an impact that I wasn't making an impact. And I think that's a lot of pressure to carry with you. And I think some people never learn to, are never able to let go of that. And it is such a relief to let go of that, because I think when you're thinking about the impact that you want to make, it can be very much intertwined with your ego. So you want to do these things so that you feel like you've achieved them. So you want to feel like you've done it for yourself. I've done that. I've actually done that. I've achieved that. And when the ego is involved, and there is obviously a place for the ego in, you know, in our lives, there's no doubt that there is a place for it. But when that's the place that you're coming from, to somehow validate your time on earth, validate it by saying to yourself, well, at least I did this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this while I was here. So it's kind of about making yourself feel worthy of having an existence. And actually, we are all worthy of having an existence just by living our lives, just by experiencing life on earth. We are worthy of existence. We are here. It's not about being worthy. We're here. We're getting to live this life. We will all have limitations. We will all have dreams that stay dreams. We will all have things that we achieve, that we do, that maybe we didn't plan to. We will all impact other people, other beings, more than we know. So what I'm trying to get at is, when you're able to look at legacy as how you're being now, as opposed to something that you leave after you've gone, you know, legacy starts now. Legacy is in the moment now. Like, are you feeling at your highest vibration? Are you making the choices in the present moment that will lead to the next moment and the next, being worthy of your wondrousness? Are you experiencing life on earth now in the fullest way that you possibly can? Because the now leads to the after. The now leads to the next. The today will become yesterday. Today will become tomorrow. So your legacy really is that you led your life to the fullest, and that you experienced all the levels of existence that you could. And that is about being able to look at your life and see where the gaps are, or where the disharmony is, or where the things feel heavy, or where I just did a wonderful meditation led by a fantastic lady whose courses I'm going to start doing, Pam. I've just for a moment forgotten her second name, but I will have a look. But she's just I've just seen one of her meditations about the fabric of life, and where the fabric is damaged globally, but also in your own personal fabric. So however you like to see that, as it could be an aura, it could be, if you're not ready to think in those terms, or that doesn't resonate, you know, just how do you feel? Like, what bits of your life make you feel good? What interactions do you have? What connections do you have that feel right? Because it's about trying to sort of leave the ego where it is and say, well, just a moment, I'm stepping out of you now. And it's about getting in deep to your feelings. What disharmony can you feel? And then what harmony can you feel? Where is this fabric knitted together so beautifully? And where is it damaged? And where is it torn? And where is it wearing thin? And seeing how you can mend it, seeing how you can bring beauty and love to those areas that are at the moment feeling damaged. And the more you are able to do that, the more you will be able to see clearly about your purpose and the message that maybe you're here to give, or the path that maybe you're here to walk. And therefore, the clearer that is, the less you will worry about your legacy, because you will know that the footprints that you leave behind are the footprints that you were meant to make. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So all of the things I wrote on my little post-it note, I haven't talked about, except for impact. But this was meant to be an exercise in me connecting to what I wanted to share, or what I needed to share maybe with you. And I'm hoping that it does resonate with you. And obviously I always love to hear from people. So if it did, if you want to share anything that you've learned or that you are thinking about with regards to legacy, I'd love to hear it. Okay. Thank you for listening, watching, and being here. Bye-bye.